Hello everybody, it's Tina here from Hummingbird Tales. I hope you're all well. It's been a little while since I've done a video. I've had quite a few bits and pieces on the go. I've shared on Instagram some of my projects that I'm working on at the moment. But this video is to show you this beautiful, fantastic journal that was gifted to me for Christmas by my dear friend Janet Hicks. You might remember I've recently made her an autumn journal. She gave this to me, it's probably a couple of weeks ago now, and it's been beside my bed on my bedside table because I absolutely love it. I mean, it's huge. It's totally beautiful. And Janet said that when she made this, what she had in mind was this was a Christmas winter journal with the theme of our dear friend Peter Rabbit. So let's dig in and show you this beautiful journal. Now what she's done here, which is amazing, is she's layered, I'm going to bring it up to the camera, eucalyptus bark that actually peels off her trees. I don't know if you know, but eucalyptus bark, when it gets to a certain age, will peel off in the autumn. And I stripped a load of it off her tree when I went up there last because I was going to do some projects. Haven't as yet, but this is what Janet did. And doesn't that look like you're looking in Peter Rabbit's home through the door of the burrow? I just think it's fantastic. And she's got this white, I think she said it was a snow type of art medium that you can buy. It looks like a very thick modelling paste. And she's got lace here, and here on the spine it's just white, but this is like a very fine velvet, I would say, fabric. And then on the back she stained some of the white crocheted ribbon, and this, it is a textured fabric, but look at that glitter. And then the closure is this very long piece of vintage lace. So let's get stuck in. I will try and be quick, but there is a lot to be seen in this beautiful journal, and I know I'm not going to give it any justice because I've been through this and I have spent hours looking through it. But inside the front cover she's got all of these little cards of Tiggy Winky, Mrs. Tiggy Winky and Jemima Puddle Duck, and there's Jeremy Fisher. And here on the first page she's got an envelope, and inside there's bunnies galore in this, absolutely bunnies galore. And Janet said that this is actually Beatrix Potter's own writing. It is a copy. I don't know where she found it, but oh, amazing. So you've got all this trim down here, and there's a little bulb pin, and can you see that tiny weenie? I don't know if she used shrink plastic to make him, but there's a few of them in here. And on this page it's made with like similar fabric to the tumble dryer sheets that you get. Oh look, I've forgotten, there's a pocket back here. There's just something everywhere in this amazing journal. So like I said, I know I'm not going to be able to give it the justice it deserves because I just haven't got the time to show you every single bit, but it is beautiful, and the work that she's put in here. And this, she's made this little Peter Rabbit out of all different fluffs and felts and things. I think, is that stuck in behind him? Yes it is, but it is a tuck spot there, so I can put something in there. Satin that she's punched the border out of. It's just, my gosh, beautiful, and so much of it, and lots of texture, lots of beautiful things that Janet does to all of her pages. She said that when she made this, she had it in mind that this is something that I could sit with my grandchildren and maybe add some of their pictures or some of their art I certainly will be doing something with it. I mean, this page is just beautiful. She's got modelling paste and glitter there. There's Peter Rabbit. Lots of pom-pom trim. Here's another little dangle, and that's of Peter hugging his mum. Can you see that there? And then up here, there's a little postcard, and these are all so cute. It's just, there's that lovely snow stuff that I've used in some of my winter journals that Janet gifted me, but it is just beautiful. Now, which one? Yeah, that's right, that folds out like that, and you can see she's put one of these this, how can I describe it? I've got some here. Let me just see if I can put my hands on them quickly. Yes, here we are. These are tumble dryer sheets that I put in, you know, when you want to freshen your tumble drying, and I collect them all and I stamp on them and whatever. And although this is not one of those, it's very, very similar. So that's that. So I'll put that back in its little tuck. And another card. Isn't it beautiful? And there's another one back here. It's just stunning, stunning, stunning. Oh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I think that went there actually. And this is all fluff, fur, faux fur. So I have to say, I was brought to tears when she gave this to me. That's a doily page there. Fabulous idea. Here's a belly band. And look at this picture. How cute is that? So there is a lot to be seen. This here is scripture from the Bible, and the angel said unto them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring to you great tidings." And that's from, you know, Christmas time. The story of Jesus, the birth of Jesus. There's a little tiny tag there. Center of the signature. Tuck there. Little clip here. There's some more of that scripture paper, but it's just beautiful. I think that actually goes up there. Oh, wow. Something I will never get bored of is looking at this. Some more of that lovely fur, some stenciling. This is a very thick velvet fabric, and she's got white lace here and some white lace trim here, and there's a tuck there. And here's some more of Beatrix Potter's handwriting, or a letter that she's written. Look at this, she's done with a doily. Just so lovely. This is the middle of the first signature, and there are 10 signatures in this. Oh no, I beg your pardon. There are 10 signatures, but we're actually at number 3. Oh, we're doing better than I thought. Another journaling card. It's just so lovely. And if you look, that's got a Happy New Year to you on there. So it is very, very much for Christmas time. And it's just gorgeous. Look at this paper. It looks like a map of all the carrots in the game of Peter Rabbit. Oh, look. It's actually a picture, a print of a Peter Rabbit game. Unless it's in the actual one of the books or something. And here, so she had a little field in which she grew herbs and rabbit tobacco. That's from an old book. Definitely. I'll put that back there. Lovely grungy papers. Here's another teeny weeny, that's a little dormouse. little, what are they called? Shrinkles, is that what they're called? Some more velvet, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And here's Peter again. And there's Mr. and Mrs. Bunny. Excuse me. I just love everything, the texture in this, and the detail is just beautiful. I wish for you such merriness as happy hearts alone possess. Happy Jack Squirrel. And this looks like a postcard. Well, of course it looks like a postcard. I don't know who it's for or who it's from. Oh, look at this one. These are beautiful. I definitely would be putting photos on these. It's like a mini album almost, isn't it? Look at this page here. Isn't that lovely? Another page from a book. And then she's done all this detail here. I love, love, love this, Janet. I'm just so sorry it's taken me so long to actually get my act together and video it. It's oh, it's just beautiful. And when Janet gave this to me, I was with her, and I think it was the longest I've ever been quiet for, just taking everything in. Just this is stunning, this page. And she's ripped and distressed the edges of the paper. There's some more Christmas carols there. That's While Shepherds Watched. And up here we've got two very vintage. Oh, look at this. How's she done that? She's got it hanging. She's just snipped it so there's a little tiny piece hanging. Wow, that's brilliant. What an excellent little trick that is. So there's so much space in here. Look at this page. And there's Peter. Tobogganing on a little, well, on a sleigh. I love that. Oh, I love it. It's just lovely. This has been decoupage, but in layers. It's beautiful. And there's another piece of handwritten paper there by, I assume, well, there's a couple sheets. Beatrix Potter. And another envelope type space. You know the ones. We fold them up like envelopes. And there's another one here. So cute. And look at that. He's throwing a snowball, I think Benjamin Bunny, but she's put pom-poms in, so they're real snowballs. Well, you know what I mean, as real as we can get them in our journal worlds. Oh, it is just stunning. So much work she's put in this. And I am rushing through. There's a bigger copy of that postcard. So New York State, is it? 15th of June, 1903. Isn't that lovely? Oh. No, that just tucks there. See, I've looked through this and looked through this, and I'm still finding different things because there's just so much to see. It's lush. I love it. There's a little Peter Rabbit down there. More of Janet's beautiful paper. I haven't got anything like this. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at that. So you can see the print with the snow paper on top. And she's layered all that up there. And there's Peter Rabbit and Benjamin Bunny. And here's another little tiny Shrinkles. Shrink called another little mouse on a bit of chain hanging off there. I just love it, love it, love it. We Three Kings of Orient are. Glassine bag here. Centre of the signature. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, peace on earth. That's a belly band, so I can tuck something in there. And here we've got the whole family. The whole rabbit family has a little shrinkle. Is that what they're called? Shrink plastic, shrinkles? I only just the last few years got into paper craft. I used to do, well, I still do, patchwork and crochet and stuff like that. But, you know, junk journals and all the paper related crafts, it's only been the last few years. So where people have been making mini albums and cards for years, I never did any of it. And some of it's all completely new to me. Turkey to roast. Please, pluck the bird carefully and something all over the oven with a piece of white paper. Brilliant. So I could write in this. Oh, and there's a postcard, a World of Peter Rabbit postcard. I just don't know how she thought of this. Absolutely lovely. There's another snowball being thrown. We're coming to the end, I'm sad to say. There's another doily. It's not a real doily, it's a die cut doily. Excuse me. Lots of pom-pom trim in this book. There he is again. Oh, sorry. How sweet. Did it go there? Yeah, it did. And you can see them through the glassine bag. Oh, look. Winter Wish. And that's got, I don't know what the badge is called actually. Jingle bells on it. And there's another little shrinkle or whatever there, I think of Benjamin Bunny, with a little bit of a tag. This is another piece of like metal embossing. Oh, isn't that pretty? Believe there is a great power silently working all things for good. Behave yourself and never mind the rest. Beatrix Potter said that. And I think, yeah. And there's another letter. And I think, oh, yeah, it flips. Oh, I see. See, I forgot that. Winter. Another Christmas card from Mr. and Mrs. Peter Rabbit. There's the fox. And that's the picture that's on the cover. And here's another postcard from the world of Beatrix Potter. This is Footprints in the Snow by Beatrix Potter. The back of that page. It's beautiful. This is Footprints. It's one of my favourite verses. It's about how a man was walking one night. He had a dream that there was only one set of footprints in the sand, although this is in the snow, and it was because God said that he was carrying him. Peter Rabbit again. Pairs game. Oh, look, these cards. I now realise they're all part of a game. How wonderful. She did tell me that, you know. And me being me, just, oh, look at it. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, Janet, thank you so much for this beautiful Christmas gift. You know I'm treasuring it. I always will. and I will pass it down to my kids and my grandkids. It is just a complete work of art from the heart, and I'm totally in love with it. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.